Are you experiencing extra-dimensional hazards or supernatural manifestations? Have you encountered strange phenomena or otherworldly events that cannot be explained? Whether it's ghosts or goblins, bogies or ghouls, whatever bumps in the night may be terrorizing you, it may be time to call Grave and Bustrs. Tonight, Grave and Bustrs star in That's a Wrap.
Mary Sue looks around and it seems nobody noticed. Mary Sue, roll 4 stress
Ooh.
Yeah.
for murder.
Oh,
I don't get it.
Wait, how
What's
do you roll
stressful
4?
about
What
that?
do I roll? 46?
46 and take the lowest one.
Alright, that's a 2. You're frazzled over this.
Yeah,
Lose
I'm
2
in the
dice for an appropriate skill. Alright, you look around, it seems nobody noticed. Everybody's on set, filming. You guys are pretty detached now. These trailers are empty. Inside the trailer, Dimitri, you're being treated like a king. You and your mummy friend are there.
I am
Everybody, yeah, everybody else is wrapped up, but they are laid down on the floor in a row. And the mummies are kind of all gathered around them, humming some sort of chant underneath their breath.
I'm humming with them.
Dimitri, no!
It's not looking good. You don't know what's going on, but it's not looking very good. Yeah, you guys can all talk.
What do they want, Dimitri? Ask them what they want.
I don't. Guys, what do you want? I mean, I really like the sound of what you're saying, but I can't really understand.
All right, you say that to the one who you're like face to face with, because you're still tied to him.
I hold his
Roll-
face in my hands and I talk directly into his piercing black eyes.
Roll contact.
Oh,
A bank die?
I suppose.
Okay. First one is bank die.
4.
4. Fair. Describe the mostly positive result of your action, but you must include a negative or funny effect. So you ask the mummy that you're face to face with what they are planning.
Let's just say that the subway smell wasn't for nothing. And the mummies, they may have been dead for a long time, but that only means that their appetites really gotten worked up over the years. And they're planning a nice little buffet with my friends.
Do you relay that information to the 4 and the
Yeah, I don't know who I'm really saying that to. I guess I'm saying that to Isaac's camera.
Oh, the 6 on the ground is Isaac and Poa too.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. So as I was saying to the camera, yeah, you guys, they really want to eat you. I just found out. So,
Oh, well, that's a shame.
good luck. Do you guys smell smoke out there?
Oh my god.
No, I
Oh,
really just smell the subway.
I wonder if that's them starting up the oven, but it kind of smells like human fat or something. I don't know. Anyway,
He knows the smell of human fat well.
Mary Sue enters.
Shannon can tell
Just
just from the
walk
look
in.
in her eyes what has happened. And she nods solemnly. Had to be done.
Okay, all the mummies whip around
For the greater
and
good.
they see a little short man enter this trailer, and everybody else that they've come across so far they've grabbed and tied up and got him ready to sacrifice. But something about Mary Sue and the smell that she's given off and the vibe that she's given off, they all kind of eye her and they kind of smell her and they're cool with her for whatever reason. They allow you to just walk up in and stand in the circle.
Mary Sue gives a fist bump to the nearest mummy.
Okay. What does everybody else do? Everybody who's tied up.
Just watching.
Can we do?
I'm doing that whole thing where where you're captured and you're trying to mess with the thing back, like the thing tying you up.
hmm
So I'm using my car keys to kind of start whittling away at some of these wraps.
Okay, roll athletics.
A 5.
5.
All right, so I'm successfully and subtly slicing away at my own little wrappings, and I'm about to start on Isaac, who's next to me.
Okay.
Never mind, next, and.
Oh, Steve is also next to me, but I am working on Isaac.
All right, Isaac feels that Ange is starting to cut him free, and
Be cool.
he looks around the room. He sees Mary Sue walk in. No sign of his dad.
Oh, God, this is sad now.
no.
And what is Rhett doing?
Not much. I'm tied up right now.
Well,
Both of my arms are tied to my belly.
okay, so all the mummies lift Rhett up. Seems you're first in the row. They lift you up and they bring you over to the table that folds down from the wall inside this large trailer. And they set you down on the table. And they all sort of gather around you, as does Mary Sue, I'm guessing, and Dimitri. Mary Sue, you gotta just go along with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean-
Great.
Yeah.
All right, one of them opens up this smaller chest that was there with the other chest and takes out this ornate-looking dagger. And as they all sort of mutter some more stuff, they lift it high up into the air above Rhett's chest.
Can I try to disrupt this?
Yes, first Rhett roll 4 stress.
Oh shit.
Great.
Because that's the same as killing someone.
Yeah.
Replying to
I mean, almost about to die. I would argue it's maybe more.
That's fair.
Oh,
That would be the classic complete and total nuclear meltdown.
help me.
So lose a pool if you have any, and lose a number of lose a number of skill dice equal to the number of stress dice rolled. So you're gonna
no.
lose 4 skills.
Oh my god.
You take out my headphones for his scream.
Yeah, true. Consider this
I
your
want the
warning,
full
listener.
Shannon, what would you like to try to do?
Well, it turns out that I'm not entirely sure. I think they may have wrapped me up with the bass. So I'm going to try to activate it and see if I can get out of my bindings with it. Do I roll
Okay.
tech?
You roll tech.
Yeah. I'm going to borrow one. Actually, no.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll borrow one. I don't want Rhett to die.
5.
5. Good. Okay.
Okay, so the result.
All right. It turns out I actually do have the bass with me. And it bursts out of my wrappings. And it just starts like flopping all over the room at high speeds. And every time that it hits a wall, it speeds up a little bit.
It's just a McDonald's fully.
and it starts singing while it's doing that. It starts bouncing off of the walls. And I don't think I'd be able to have it like actually it would probably end up hitting one of the mummies, but I don't think I could have it like single-handedly save Rhett with only a 5.
Sure you can. Fuck it.
Okay. And it knocks the ceremonial dagger out of the mummy's hand as it bounces past.
Okay, this dagger falls straight down and lands next to Rhett. It cuts you on your forearm, Rhett, but it slices the wrappings on your arm, which gives you enough to kind of like jut your arm out of it, and it allows you to tear a lot of the rest away, if that's what you would like to do. Great.
It's gone.
Well, I'm gonna reach my arms out and crank this mummy.
Okay, roll athletics. What are you trying to do? Punch it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My 1 dice.
Great.
Not great.
That is not great. The GM decides your fate, but you may give it a chance to suggest a single positive but minor effect. Okay. You go to throw a fist at this dummy, this mummy,
Dummy.
and
What's
dummy, and it kind of steps out of the way, and you punch Dimitri in the back of the head. He was standing
Whoa.
back there. He was face to face, face to chest with the other mummy. So you punch him in the back of his head, which pushes him and the other mummy backwards, which knocks over another mummy behind that, which falls next to Ange and Isaac. Ange,
Isaac,
would you like
get
to do
him.
anything? Isaac's gonna, now that he's free, he's gonna drop the ruse and he's gonna rip the rest of his bandages off and jump up and try to pin this mummy
Yeah.
down.
Get him, Isaac. You got
What
it.
do you do, Ange?
I think I'm just gonna keep helping other people that aren't Steve out.
Great.
So
Okay.
is Shannon next to me?
Yes.
Is Shannon free?
Yeah, the bass was in the bindings with me and like
Oh,
burst
ripped out.
out.
Okay, so it flopped out. Okay.
Well then,
So everybody's
Pawa.
free except for Steve. Pawa, yeah. So you're picking Pawa, the last one over Steve.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Pawa, yeah, you're gonna have to get out.
Pawa rises to his feet and a mummy comes over and starts fighting with them. Now everybody's kind of, except for Mary Sue. What's Mary Sue doing? Everybody right now, it's pandemonium in this trailer. Everybody's fighting a different mummy. It's wild. Mary Sue, what are you doing?
You're kind of just standing next to another mummy blending in.
Okay.
I'll go for Mr. Butts and free him too.
Okay.
Who else is?
Oh.
Everyone else is free.
Everyone's free now.
Oh,
So-
okay.
I'm
Gotta
still
put it
tied
in.
to the mummy, right?
Yeah.
Mary Sue goes to help Dimitri.
He doesn't need help. He likes it.
Yeah.
Dimitri, do you want to be helped? Mary Sue approaches you.
But
Ready
she
to
tries to help me. I can't guarantee I won't reflexively bat her away. I've really grown accustomed to my new man.
I'm not sure you will because you're tied to him. Your arms are tied.
Oh, true. Well, with my head.
Okay. So
It's such a reflex.
are you going to try to headbutt her?
Yeah, but it's like a backwards headbutt because that's all I really can manage right now.
Okay, roll athletics. 4.
4.
Fair. Describe the mostly positive result, but include a negative or funny effect.
Well, I buck her off of me, but in the process, the mummy notices what Mary Sue's done, and let's just say he's not happy about Mary Sue trying to take his new boy toy away. So
Can I
he
add?
comes bearing down on her.
Mary Sue's so clumsy, so she falls backwards after being balked by Bach, that she drops the gasoline and the match, and it starts to go off.
Okay.
Oh shit!
So the gasoline starts to pour into this trailer in a match, which she struck on the way down, I guess.
So clumsy.
sparks the gasoline, and this place starts to go up quickly. A couple of the mummies, their bandages catch on fire, and they start going up completely. And they start
Everybody
running
out.
around like crazy. Everybody
Everybody
else
out,
everybody starts pouring out of here.
I'm still dragging my guy out here with me.
Okay.
Dimitri, no. Bad.
No, I'll never let you go, Ramses. Ramses.
Steve desperately tries to roll away, but his wheel is caught in a bandage.
No.
Only one who notices this is Ange.
Well, you know what? Steve did give her his office today, so she'll go and help him out.
April Fools.
Yep,
He runs away.
exactly. You called it.
Bye, Steve.
Wait.
All right, Ange, roll athletics.
To what? Leave him? Because I am.
Oh, you actually are?
Yeah, that was exactly what I was gonna do.
Oh,
because I'm rolling athletics.
All right, Ange kneels down and
Ties her shoe and then leaves.
yeah. All right,
Ties her high heeled shoe.
Okay.
I'm trying to go over to the toilet to just hook up this hose, but it might be a bit.
Okay, you move over to the toilet. You open up the small, like broom closet size bathroom in this place. There's a toilet in there. You hook up the hose. Roll tech.
Oh, so great we brought a hose.
It says here the fourth plague is water will turn to blood.
Oh my god.
5.
All right. I'm trying to be selective about who I water down. I manage.
Most people, everybody's out except for you, and Steve now, and some other mummies who are burning up. Everybody fled. Steve was the last one in, but you stayed to hook up the hose to the toilet.
Oh, okay. Then I'll come over and I'll spray the toilet water at Steve Butts so that way he doesn't die.
As Ange flees, Steve starts to go up in flames. The bandages start catching on fire, and his bum leg is the first to go. It starts. What? It starts. I mean, like just the bandages start lighting up, but then, Shanna runs over. Shanna runs over and sprays you down with nasty toilet water.
That's blood.
Oh, it's blood. Okay.
Oh yeah, there was blood in the toilet.
For nothing.
Steve said that the fourth plague is that water turns to
right.
Yeah, so I hose him down with toilet blood.
Toilet blood.
Oh.
You are covered in toilet blood. But the fire is out.
Thanks.
And I try to make a path for us to get out of here. As it looks like the whole place is about to go down. Just a very fast-acting fire. And the bass is still popping around.
Bass is flopping around everywhere.
Definitely a fish.
Alright. Roll one final athletics, Shannon, as you help the crippled Steve out of this trailer that is about to completely collapse. Six. What a hero. Too bad Wilfred's not here to see it.
Oh, no.
He's under the rubble.
He's what?
He's under the rubble.
Okay.
I said, "Don't worry, Butts, we'll get you out of here." And I like fireman carry him out of this building right as it collapses, and I say, "Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me, William Barry?" And I don't see him around.
All right.
And then I see in the distance, it almost looks like he's there for a second, and he smiles and nods, and then he vanishes.
Man, I was going to say that. I was just going to say that exact same thing.
As Wilfred Brimley walks by and smiles.
So, Shannon, you fireman carry Steve Butts out of here as the trail, and you look back and the trailer begins collapsing. And as you shout for Wilfred Barry, asking if he's proud of you for really stepping it up and helping people out. You don't see him anywhere, but you turn back, and in the doorway of the trailer, as it begins to collapse, is the spectral form of Wilfred Barry, who politely smiles at your selfless act before he dissipates completely. Yep.
Didn't Shannon already know he was gone?
Yeah, she did. She saw the knowing look
This
on.
is a world full of ghosts.
Well, she knew she killed somebody.
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
Can
I
add
didn't
something?
assume it was the boss.
But before he dissipates completely, he looks over and gives a death glare to Mary Sue.
Mouth the word.
Mary Sue, no, it's cunt.
He flips you off. And then vanishes. What, Rodney?
Oh, I said, can I add something?
Mm-hmm.
So as Shannon was fireman carrying Steve out, the bandage was still stuck to his bum leg, and it unraveled as he was pulled out of the trailer. And he looked back into the flames and saw that when the bandage unwrapped from the mummy, it was wearing a name tag that said Mystery Inc.
What?
From I don't understand. From what? The mummy was wearing him.
The mummies were working for the other guys.
Oh,
Spooky, spooky.
okay.
And the 7-foot-tall one seemed to have some blonde hair.
Fred.
Okay.
I just love that Steve's scooter burned up in the trailer too.
Oh no! Sheridan, you're gonna have to carry me back home.
All right, boss.
You just have a messed up ankle.
Well, it burns a little bit.
You're just supposed to limp, not like.
This is the early stages.
I'm just carrying him around like piggyback all the rest of the day.
Well,
Okay.
I guess we dealt with the mummies. Smells a lot better out here.
That was
Well,
not Fred. I'm just saying.
Wait, can you have a sick half-burned face now?
You're saying that no.
What do you mean,
You
no?
don't,
That's cool.
you don't decide though, like
Me and
plot
Brambles
points
have
unless
a
you
connection.
roll.
There's no way.
You know,
Let me roll.
you
Because
roll
nothing
for
everyone else
what?
around me roll.
You're
As
being
I was
carried
trying
out.
to escape the building.
I'm just saying, you like if it's
I asked if
something
I
you
could ask
roll.
something. You said
Well,
yeah.
I didn't know you. I thought you were gonna do something. I didn't know you were gonna like decide this is a thing now.
Fine, that's my confessional then.
Okay. So all of the ghosts were Miss Rank employees this episode,
and one of them was the big bad guy.
and one of them was Fred.
And
Who's
now we
that?
have no big bad guy.
We have a wisp because Mary Sue made a wisp.
Huh?
Mary Sue made us a wisp.
Wilford Perry.
Oh, he's a newbie bad.
God.
Ah, Wilford.
There's a lot going on this episode. A
Any
lot
other
of
NPCs you guys want to off? Any of the other
Alright.
recurring NPCs?
Toby shows up.
He's not dead. He escaped.
I'll have more restraint next time. It just
With
felt,
that
it just
again?
felt- it just felt very in character.
That's true.
Murder.
I like how I think every murder we've had was actually started by Shadow.
100%.
I feel like death drives.
That's the third plot point that Shadow decided to clean up by murdering
Okay.
somebody.
Okay, I just feel like death drives the storyline in a TV show, and I also feel like, I'm making things happen.
And
I'm
then
dra-
you minimize every future death.
It's okay, we need more people.
You make more people.
Okay. Joe Johnston comes over in the middle of all these flames, this sulfur fire. It smells like Subway. The whole movie studio smells like Subway.
Turns out the craft services was just Subway today. So there's just like a shit ton of subs that we didn't see just off.
Did you guys figure it out?
No.
I think.
Yes, we dealt with all the mummies that you had. There were a bunch of
okay.
mummies.
Cool.
You won't be hearing from them again, that's for sure.
Great.
So how, on a scale of 1 to 5, how well would you say we met your
I don't really care. 5.
Great.
Nice.
That's wonderful.
Love it.
That's wonderful.
All right.
All right, I'm going to need those passes back.
No, mine burned up.
Oh. Okay. You guys...
Yay, I get to keep my pass.
You guys leave Pepper Pond Movie Studio. You head back. It's April 2nd.
We only had one April Fool's joke on April Fool.
It was a pretty big one.
Haha, you're gonna die.
Mystery Inc. was playing a prank too.
Ooh, yeah, true.
You know, you could retcon anything you like by saying it was an April Fool's joke this episode.
It's true.
April Fool's.
April Fool's for Barry.
Some water. No, it's not April 2nd. It's a few days later. Isaac is still confused about where his dad went.
I think a lot of us are.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory that he, didn't make it out of the fire. He was caught in a movie studio fire.
Okay. Then Isaac is mourning the death of his father. But it's about a week later, and he tells you guys that with the death of his father, the show has been canceled.
That was the 5th plague.
Show's
Great.
being canceled.
Thanks.
Steve has a haunted tablet displayed over his desk.
Which he's calling from the other building.
Well, we did cut together the final episode. It is going to air tonight. And then I guess that's it for us.
Rhett, are you having another watch party?
Let's just go crash it.
Sure. You're all invited.
Even me, Rhett? It's me, Kevin.
What are you doing here?
I don't know. I
Yes.
just saw the crowd come in. Yeah, I just kind of joined up with the crowd and followed you guys in. Can I come? Guys?
Oh, I
Yeah,
think
it's
the
Rhett's
guy
house.
just turned his back.
Sorry, I was gonna invite you to someone else's house. I was waiting.
Wow,
That's
Rhett.
not up to me.
Why is it not?
Who's
Yeah,
the-
I already have a date.
Come on, I fixed the AC. It's cooler in here.
I think it should be Mary Sue's decision.
I mean the heat.
Okay, you can accompany me.
Yes. As a date?
As a alibi, as a date.
Okay. Okay, so later that night, it is 8:55 again. Your final episode of Grave and Bustrs is airing in 5 minutes. We have the 6 of you, Isaac, Pawa, Kevin, Hody the Clown, presumably.
I
Things
guess.
are going well.
Sure.
Best confessional I ever did.
You guys are watching the final episode of Grave and Bustrs. At the start, it says dedicated to Wilfred Berry.
And living memory.
And
Rest in peace, old man.
you guys are all sitting around at the couch, on the couch.
Mary Sue says, "Who was that?"
You guys watch the episode. It starts off with your trip to the movie studio, some censored stuff involving Will Smith's dummy, the casket, Dimitri.
I rub
you guys-
my jar and point out all those scenes to Sue Maria. Are you proud?
Oh, yeah, she's there too.
Watch this, babe. Too bad this had air on PBS, but hey, I'll take it.
You
Maybe
guys,
HBO will pick us up next.
you guys are watched throughout this whole crazy episode. You get towards the end, and there's Wilfred Berry, and then the footage mysteriously kind of cuts out there. And then, there's the whole big finale with the fire and the trailer. And you see Ange bravely run back to rescue Steve. Everybody's on the audience all over the world is watching this. On the edge of their seats, ready to see what Ange is going to do. Steve's calling for help. And then suddenly the episode cuts
Oh, thank God.
to something else. It cuts to the interior of an arcade, which looks very familiar to you. It is Grave and Bustrs, and it is a camera that's sort of like a security camera that you guys know existed in the top corner of Grave and Bustrs. And the arcade is empty. but there is one figure that is kind of walking around the arcade from machine to machine, and you see a very disturbing montage of Dimitri going from machine to machine and fucking every single machine that has a ghost inside of it. It is a lengthy, uncensored montage of Dimitri absolutely annihilating all of these machines. It's everybody looks at Isaac, who shrugs and has no idea what happened. Oh, this was not in the final cut. I don't know what's going on. And it is, like I said, uncensored. You see it all. It's extremely disturbing. As Dimitri, everybody looks over at Dimitri, who is there with Mariah Sue. Dimitri, what are you doing right now? You've never seen this before.
Mariah.
I take one of Rhett's blankets and I put it over myself because, man, let's just say I do like watching myself perform.
Jesus Christ.
Suddenly there's a knock on the door.
Hello?
The knock turns into like a pounding.
I guess I'll open the door.
You open the door, and there are two police officers. And they say to you, we're looking for Dimitri Yakhanash.
That's not me.
Well, who is it?
Oh, he's here.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I get up there and start making a break for the back door.
Alright, they sprint past the crowd, and they
Blanket's
jump.
still on.
They lunge on Dimitri and pin him to the ground. Boner first.
Oh,
Breaks his boner.
It breaks his boner.
Wait, what happened to my jar?
Jar.
The
Oh,
jar
Mariah.
Maria.
the jar shatters.
No, Sue Maria, don't leave me, babe.
She sprints off, ashamed. And
No.
Dimitri is cuffed by the two police officers and lifted up effortlessly. He's a little guy. And they say, Dimitri, you're under arrest.
How do you do anything?
Well,
You can't prove it.
and then they just motion to the TV,
It's just playing.
You were the
which is currently zoomed in on you.
They were into an officer. You gotta believe me.
They lift you up. Your feet are off the ground as they start carrying you out. You look back at your coworkers, including Steve, who just told you.
Back
Why,
at
Dimitri?
Steven Butts.
What?
You just sold him out.
Oh yeah.
They're arresting him?
Huh?
what? You didn't?
I mean, I knew. Steve didn't.
No.
He was innocent.
Well, Dimitri doesn't care about the context. He just shakes his head at Steve. He stares at that scalp that he once rubbed for hours on end. And he spits on the ground.
Man, what a big betrayal that was, huh?
It was huge. All those scalp rub sessions.
Almost
Yeah.
the biggest of the episode. Like the third biggest.
Top 10 biggest grave and Bustr betrayals.
Top 10.
All right, the last you see of Dimitri is being dragged down into the hallway, half-mast still.
I don't know. I feel like he'd probably be into this too.
Bondage.
Yeah, like
Okay, yeah. And Dimitri is hauled off. You guys hear him cursing as he's pulled down the hallway, and you all turn back to the TV, and there he is on the TV, being broadcast live all across the country.
honestly, that might have been for the best.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get some sleep.
Bye.
Yeah, I don't have
Ray, what do
to
you think of
clean
all
this
this?
all up, do I?
Spread awake.
Brett's sleeping.
Sleep on the couch.
He opens the door.
He already answered the door.
But he's already asleep.
Mhm.
He's snoring.
And then the episode ends, and after it cuts from a zoomed in, enhanced shot of Dimitri and the Call of Duty game that has this
Call of Duty.
yeah, Call of Duty, and then it fades to dedicated to Wilford Brimley or Wilford Mary.
Oh my god,
Wilford
no.
Brimley.
No, it's not. Yeah.
It's both. Yeah, he was at the end of the episode. Kevin says, that camera didn't exist. I don't have cameras.
Yeah, I've never seen that one, and I try to keep track.
Wait, what? Kevin says he's going back to Grave and Bustrs to check it out if anybody would like to come. It's only a few minutes down the road.
Rat, wake up.
Wow, what's going on?
They arrested Dimitri, and now we're gonna go check out some clues.
Who cares?
All right, well, I'll see you
10
later.
o'clock at night.
Does anybody want to come with me?
Oh,
I feel it's my responsibility to be there.
Yeah, it is.
I gotta know who's been spying on us.
Hody, do you know?
Alright.
I know we had plans after this, but
Oh, yeah, go ahead. I don't give a fuck.
would you like to come with,
No.
please?
No.
I'll give you a treat.
Yes.
I just
Is it a
whispered to Mary
Welch's
Sue.
fruit snack?
She could do so much better.
Hody.
Alright, everybody piles into Hody the Clown's clown car. 7 of you, and you fly down the street. 20 minutes turns into 5. He's flying. You guys head into. Kevin opens up the building. You guys head in, and he points up at the top corner where that camera would be based on the footage. There was only one camera, and he says, that's where the heat guy was. He was fixing the vents up there. I don't know what he. So you guys get to pull a ladder over, and you go up to the corner of the room here, and you see this camera.
That means that he did it like very recently.
Yeah, between the mission and the hearing.
I forgot about it.
You pull a camera down off the ceiling, and it has a note tucked away, attached to it, the backside of it. You guys unravel the note, and it says,
XOXO Dimitri. He wanted it filmed.
he recorded himself.
He wanted the world to see.
It says, "Our tech guy for your tech guy." Signs, Mystery Inc.
Like how they knew exactly what they were going to find on the camera.
What do you mean? They showed the camera, so we would look for the. Right?
Yeah, they knew exactly what footage they would capture when they wrote the
Oh,
They've been spying on you guys. They sent an agent. Their tech guy.
Anyone
You
who
get
knows, anyone who knows Dimitri knew what was going to happen. They recorded that.
What does this note mean? What happened to their tech guy?
You guys killed him. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I know.
I know.
Wait, was that the cop?
I don't think any of us really knows that it was him, right? We just knew
Mm.
that, like, some of us know that there was a cop who died, and some of us know that there was a cop who was here. But do any of us actually know
Nope.
that it was?
Mm-mm.
Does this make any sense to anyone? Hody, are you a tech guy for Mr. Inc?
No.
Okay.
All right, and you guys look up in the distance, and you are still in the shadow of a looming tower. Thunder and lightning flashes behind it. There are storm clouds up only above this tower. Inside the tower, looking down at the city, is a hideously scarred and burned Fred,
Yes.
who cackles.
Those are some fresh burns.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that we're the good
Can I
guys in
shadow?
this.
You never have.
Absolutely not.
We never have been.
This is just about the shitty underdogs versus the shitty
And
guys
whose
on
fault is
top.
that? Whose fault is that we're not the good guys?
We need a redemption arc.
We Nicklin. Stop.
This concludes tonight's episode of Grave and Bustrs.